That's what I want to know, the bridge.
I like this radio. I hope I can keep it going, keep it...
Working on that. Working on that. I'll send you a
special 808. Hey, Machete,
You did a really good job. Over here,
started to get a runny nose, and I was like, man.
I hear BBI up in there. I hear BBI up in there. I hear Sleepy Dog up in there. Hear a bunch of big hammers out here in the world of sound. Radio station, Motormouth Mall, your West Coast. Undermodulated beast, right here, right now. Yeah, 10 foot there, 5 double deuce. Hey, 5 double deuce up there in the grass shack. I hear you out there too. Hey, you smoking out here. 5 double deuce. Radio station, Motormouth Mall, your West Coast beast waving. And I tell you, man, it's kind of bizarre out here. I turned my antenna a little bit more to the west. I don't know if that's going to do any good, but we'll see. Hello to you, 5 double deuce. Motormouth Mall, definitely got down.
Hey, roger that, Motormouth Mall, you and Machete. Hey, Motormouth Mall, you and Machete blowing my goddamn radio. Hey, Motormouth Mall, you and Machete. You guys blowing smoke in the grass shack. I had to fucking lift the grass shack off the ground. Hey, Motormouth Mall, Machete, loving the Lord till we do it again. Uamawika, Haile Capuno, loving the Lord, no koi.
And for you, tell Machete I said hello out there if you do get to get a good grip on him. Tell him I did say hello out there while he's working that great big old monster. I'm working a similar monster, but I ain't got nearly the drive, so I'm down here in what they call mud duck mode. Hello to you one more time. Hey, 5 double deuce. Aloha, Motormouth Mall, right here, right now. I got down.
Mr. Machete, I'm passing that nickel for Motormouth Mall. I'm on the side.
Appreciate you rolling that nickel. Hey, 5 double deuce. I appreciate you rolling that nickel out there. Motormouth Mall, stepping right here. Right now, I got down.
half-breed in the corner.
Well, half-breed, 1850. I heard you roll up in there, too. A half-breed. Motormouth Mall, your West Coast beast waving. And, man, good to hear some skip rolling up in here, man. I had the pleasure of hearing some Prime Minister. Whole bunch of Prime Minister. I got him on the gate, too. I mean, talk about a hammer. I heard him. I heard a little bit of a box builder in there for a while, but I didn't have any conditions on him. But good to hear you up in there. 1850 Motormouth Mall, looking your way to scope break.
Oh, yeah?
Hey, roger that, Machete. Machete, I'm gonna load this ball. I'll smoke one for you. Hey, Machete, Maui Wowie, with the purple hash. I'm gone all along.
On Southwest Washington State, waving a hand, sir.
Northwest Oregon, calling 88 in the Mojave Desert.
Hey, BBI. Hey, BBI, I heard you out there, I did. BBI, if you got a sloppy copy, I'm pointed the wrong way now. I guess for you, I gotta go spin this thing back around to Boise. Hey, BBI, Motormouth Mall, waving and stepping, I got down.
Desert, Unit 1, Southwest Washington, waving a hand. We're off the key by
Equalizer in the corner of Northwest Oregon. How about it, 88? You got a copy out there?
This is how this goes. The whole goal behind the game is to make it fun enough that other people want to play, right, Warlord? I said the whole goal behind the game is to make it fun enough that...
I guess I'll spin the antenna back around to BBI.
Your friend up here in Southwest Washington, Unit 1, we're off the key.
Good morning, 88. Good morning, 88. out there in the big old Mojave Desert, 88 in the desert, sleepy dog up here on top of Federation Ridge. Call us.
Put 10-8 straight and you sit out here and you have fun. That's the name of this game. Now, Warlord, I gotta tell you, man, there's 4 keys in a row that you've held sole control of my radio. I want you to think about that for a hot minute. You're doing good. You're showing up and showing out in fine style, my friend. Let's see if you can make it key number 5. BBI got down.
This is old studio.
All right, the BBI, I turned my antenna around. Whew. That was a lot of work. Hey, BBI, I'll have you know, that was a lot of exercise to break.
BBS.
I was listening to your gate the other night, Mr. Motormouth Mall, and I literally just had to leave Warlord just like dropping a hot rock there, homie. Because you come up in my radio and he was talking to BBI. Hey, BBI, I got to tell you, man, I finally turned my beam off a minister and I kind of pointed in your direction. And I'm winded now. I had to get my cardio workout for the day. I don't know, maybe I'll get a heart attack, but I'm going to sit down in my chair. BBI, that was a lot of work, I'm here to tell you. I had to run all the way out, 250 acres out in the middle of the field. I had to grab me a rope. I had to jerk a 700-pound antenna around by pulling on a 704-ohm string, and I got to point it down at you. Motormouth Mall. Good evening time, my friend. You finally made it to the talk show. I've been sitting there listening to your side scatter talking up to my big old friend there in the corner. We were on the phone together when this all started. He's like, God damn, look at my radio. And I turned my radio on. I'm like, oh, I got to skip too. So I've been sitting out here firing down, seeing if we can get the whole state of California to wake up just a little itty bitty bit. But good evening time to my friend, Mr. Motormouth Mall. You don't know the power of the dark side.
Yeah, that's pretty good there. Hey, BBI. Yeah, I got my cardio for the day. I'll tell you, I'm good. I'm done. I'll sit back here and talk for a little while now. As long as Mother Nature will let me, I'll sit back here and do a bit of yapping and talking and walking and squawking. Ain't no doubt about that. But, shoot, man. Good to hear you're all up in there. Good to turn my antenna around your neck of the woods. I heard you talking too, man. I was like, oh, I got to get out on some of that. And you know, your audio right now, man, is ever on the top shelf. It sounds good. That's the best I ever heard, man. You're right there where you want to be. I guess you've been working on it. Taking a bit of time to dedicate you to your own stuff instead of all your customers. I know the customers come first. I know how that goes. But it's good to hear you got that thing all dialed in, man. It sounds top shelf. Walking the dog, kicking the cat over here. So good to hear you up in there. I guess you guys, well, I don't know you, but Prime's got a storm up there on his neck of the woods. I don't know if it hit you first or hit him first or it's going to hit you or what the story is, but you might want to be aware. A storm might be on its way there, Breed. BBI, right now the storm is here, and it's all about your audio raining down on my receiver. BBI, Motormouth Mall, your West Coast beast, dropping a somebody Cobra down in the world of sound. I got down, breaker.
From my front doorstep to his front doorstep, and is driving pretty much straight east, or pardon me, straight west. Going from here to there. I don't know if I'm going to get too overly concerned about the storm he's got going on that direction. At least not tonight. Yeah, I'm surprised he fired up when he did, because we've been talking for, about an hour and 50-something minutes, almost 2 hours beforehand, and it'd been raining over there. And I know my buddy over there. He's a big man. He likes to do. The big man sitting over there, and I don't like the key in the rain. I don't know about you. I got to worry about flashover and kind of things like that. It's just the way it is at the level of the game that you and I and him and the gentleman are in. So I was surprised. He got pretty excited. I don't know what you go. So yeah, me too. I'm going to shoot you some skip. So this is where we're at. But brother, I'm glad you ran out there. jumped on that tampon string, that rope, and yarded on that string and turned that sucker around out this way. I could tell you're pointed directly north. I could kind of hear the side scatter of you. You hear the side scatter squeaker, too. Inside, too. Mr. Motormouth Mall. Big old piece of steel in the corner. Prime Minister himself.
410. Yeah, it's something I don't have to worry about too much with this particular antenna design. Fortunately, I don't have a whole lot of, not a lot of problem with the flash over there at that particular point. I would if it was conventional. But being that, well, you know what it's all about. You know what this thing is. And that's one of the byproducts of it. You don't get two things. You don't get a flashover, you don't get corona. So it works pretty good for that. But I hear you. Sometimes I get a little weary once in a while if it's raining. I don't know. If I look at that meter and I start seeing some weird things happening over there on the reflect, I get to wondering. I get to start being a little bit on the careful side. But for the most part, adverse weather, rain, and all that doesn't seem to hurt anything over here. But I knock on wood, man. Maybe there's some wood around here. I don't have anything wood in here. Oh, yeah, I do. Anyway, knock on wood, nothing ain't going to happen there. But now that I said something, hey, BBI, you know how that works, right? You know. They call it jinx. In BBI, they call it jinxing things. I just hope I didn't jinx it to bring.
He told me to get my man.
You better knock on wood, bro. You know, now that you say that, you know what's going to happen next. I'm not going to say it out loud. Because I don't want to curse you, brother. And I appreciate you putting the flowers on me, letting me know my audio is top shelf, homeboy. I appreciate that. You know, it's called click magic. You know what I'm saying. I sit there just like everybody else. I listen to a gate and I go, wow, okay, I don't like that. So I go on and change something just a little bit. And I go, oh, wow, I don't like that. So I change something else just a little bit. But, man, I got it all dialed in now, man. I got tape on top of all the knobs, and I took the keyboard and I threw it in the trash can. That way I wouldn't accidentally hit the wrong buttons or nothing. I put a sticker on the top of the mouse that says no clicky here, you know, kind of thing. Just locked it up. Finally got it going on good. But Mr. Motormouth Mall, man, I got to tell you, brother, there's a lot of brothers out there with you right now. And they're all trying to jump up and down. One guy's yelling his sleepy dog. Oh, now see, here's Machete calling me on the 21, but bro, I'm shooting skip. That's all there is to it. You know how this goes. It's all about the talk show on 27.025. And you're right. You just got to keep an eye on everything. Well, Mr. Motormouth, I appreciate you, my brother. I just looked over here at the security cameras and see my wife pull up in the driveway. I'm going to go give her a quick kiss, and I shall return in just a minute. Mr. Motormouth, Mall, you know. Little tiny itty-bitty hammer got down.
All right, and before you go, real quick, I am going to play this back because I don't know if the conditions are going to be here, but listen up.
You know, now that you say that, you know what's going to happen next. I'm not going to say it out loud. Because I don't want to curse you, brother. And I appreciate you putting the flowers on me and letting me know my audio is top shelf, homeboy. I appreciate that.
You know, I won't play the whole thing. I won't play it all because I know you got to go. But anyway, just want to let you know, man, it sounds 10-8 straight. BBI, take care. Good talking to you. Motormouth Mall, your West Coast beast waving. Tell Machete that big old 3CX 20,000 he got might work better than a cell phone to break. That's only about a half a watt, 1 watt, 3/4 of a watt. Tell him to get on something real to break.
2039 Washington State, we're popping the mall back up.
137 Jeffrey Dahmer on the northwest corner. We're waving.
Half-breed 1850 in the Evergreens. Come on.
Hey, half-breed, you're back up in there again. BBI went to go take care of some stuff, personal stuff on his end. I think the big man up north is changing receivers out. Got a little bit of a storm going over there around his place. And I think Machete out there resorted to the cell phone to break.
In the house real quick. I can tell you, sitting here looking at the pan adapter on this radio, and it is alive. Mother Nature is here in California. I'm here to tell you what it is running north.
Hey, go down there to Sleepy Dog. Dahmer, northwest corner.
Jeffrey Dahmer up there in the northwest corner. I heard Sleepy Dog. Oh, I heard BBI out there saying he looked at the pad adapter and the band is alive. It's alive. Motormouth Mall dropping the hammer right here, right now. I got down.
Whoa, we got a skip.
Motor ratchet.
Ton of north-south skip going on right now. Well, turn your house north and get out here and get your name called, Mud Dog.
Northwest corner, just got down. Jeffrey Dahmer out here.
Hey, BBI, things are dropping out. I'm going to stop this gate so you don't have to listen to a whole lot of it to try to find yourself. I got one in Prime, I got one of you. And I'll stop this one, then I'll roll another one. BBI, Motormouth Mall stepping.
Hey, Motormouth Mall! Hey, quit bungee jumping! You're killing me! Well, then you're Georgia boy.
Georgia boy, I hear you out there, I do. Hey, Georgia boy, I hear you, but I gotta go right outside. Hey, do I need to turn the antenna, or you got enough of me up in there while you're working the Apache? You got enough of me up in there, or you need me to go turn this thing a little bit today?
Well, yeah, Motormouth Mall, I left you a good message on your landline. You got pneumonia from that tower. You don't have allergies. That's because you've been looking for E.T. sister.
Mother Nature moved, or if I'm starting to lose Mother Nature, what? You heard about 30 dB, 40 dB. Now you're back down there about 20. Whoa, I'll put it up there.
Yeah. I think the conditions are changing. I'm going to go ahead and bump this back over to the west a little bit more due northwest-ish. I'll be back. Motormouth Mall stepping. I got down. Break.